Progress is being made in achieving a 25% reduction in labor force participation of women in the economy by 2025. Progress, clear. Sense of direction, clear. Speed, too slow. And this is because what we want to achieve requires granular measures on many countries to make up for this global figure, and aligning all of this and moving at the right speed is a challenge today. Canada is taking very decisive steps. Japan is taking very decisive steps. Germany is taking very decisive steps. These are countries that have taken this seriously and are combining action with policies. So, for example, in Japan, a key concern is work-life balance. The fact that women don't enter into the labor market simply because the labor market is penalizing the combination for a woman, the combination of work life with family life. So what the government has done is very decisively legislate to ensure women will have a balance in their workplace compared to when they want to be also exercising their role as in their families. In Canada, the problem is different. The problem is not one of work-life balance. The problem has a different dimension. There they are using, for example, government procurement, state purchasing, to encourage more women to become suppliers to the state. Why? Because we know that very few suppliers to the state in the world are women-owned businesses. It's generally bigger companies that sell to the state when the state is the market. Bigger companies are not generally in the hands of women. So you see, every government is taking measures there where there is a space to support more women being part of the economy.
How to influence the trade agenda at the moment. But
SheTrades wants to correct the problem we have in international trade, which is that every five exporters, only one is a woman-owned business, despite the fact that generally women-owned businesses make up 50% of total businesses in any country. Why is it that women find it more difficult? Smaller in size, legislations that are discriminatory, not access to networks, difficulties in access to credit. So what we've done is unpack the difficulties and put together a program of action, 7 areas of work and 1 target. The target is to focus mind. The number of women disconnected from our economies is 1 billion. ITC started with 1 million. It's very small. But we wanted to make sure that we could do this 1 million. And it took us 1 year to get to this million. Now we've decided to scale it up 3 million by 2021. My sense is that if we move at this speed, we will get to this target earlier than expected. But I want to make sure that when we say we do something, we do it. And if we do it, we give an incentive to those that want to partner with ITC to get beyond this target, scale it up. To me, what's important is to understand why exporting matters. Because when companies export, they become more competitive. And only the more competitive export. And more competitiveness means better wages, better quality labor force. And what we know is that women-owned businesses employ more women. So if the target is, again, by 2025 to reduce the existing gap between employment of men and women by 25%, this is a very helpful means to get there. What we need is collective action through SheTrades, through public policies, through the work of businesses, genderizing a little bit more their value chains to get to this overall target of 25 by 25.